we've come to War and Peace, the world's biggest festival of old wartime military hardware. Look at the size of it. It goes all the way over there. Look, it's huge.
100,000 people come here to buy and sell old military kit. It shows you how big this world is. There's repro stuff and plenty of original kit too. I reckon I can pick up some bargains if I keep my eyes peeled. Listen, there's some nice gear in here, mate.
Mobile phone?
It ain't a mobile phone.
Yeah?
Right, again,
Yeah,
right?
can I call a cab, please?
Yeah, listen, that is a wartime American shortwave radio. This thing is considered the first ever handheld walkie-talkie, developed by the Galvin Company, who later became Motorola. It even came with a waterproof case. Every US and British platoon landed in Normandy on D-Day had at least one of these with them. 260. Is that each or...?
It's got to be each. Look, same one again. 260 quid a piece, and they don't even have a hands-free kit. Look, 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 look. Like a gun.
Listen, it ain't a gun. It ain't a gun. What that is, right, believe it or not, it's a torch. And it's a torch for Pathfinder units. Pathfinders were the first people that landed. Pathfinder units were first used in World War II. Elite paratroopers that were dropped ahead of the main forces to recce and set up drop zones. It was a dangerous but crucial job, and communication was central to their task. They'd normally handle with this. Yeah, look.
Yeah.
So that would be put on there, and basically what they would do is they would fire it in Morse code and identify where they were on the ground to the aircraft. And that is a torch. Look down there. See?
Yeah.
It's battery operated in there.
No.
It's €300.
So how much is that in pounds?
£260. Ain't a bad price, I've got to be honest with you. But it's not my cup of tea.
Oh, Bruce, what is that?
Well, you'd like that for weekends, wouldn't you? Do you know what that is?
No.
Try it on. Come here.
What is it?
Right, that is... Right, that is... So you open your mouth like that. It's a cold
is it?
weather
Are you
mask.
serious?
It's when you're in cold conditions, right? Right, it's something that will protect your face from the cold weather. These masks were lifesavers. In the Russian winter of 1941, temperatures fell to minus 40 degrees. In many battles, more soldiers were killed by the cold than by armed combat. The 6th Panzer Division alone suffered 800 frostbite casualties a day.
Yeah, Bruce.
What?
Come and have a look at this. Is that a real one, a rebar or
I'll
what?
tell you, inside,
Yeah.
that's a real one. That ain't cheap, right? Because of the black liner and the manufacturer's name, 1944, that's an original wartime airborne berry.
Serious?
Yeah. This distinctive headgear was adopted by the British Airborne in 1942 at the direction of General Frederick Browning. And if you think the colour is impractical, you're not wrong. Rumour has it was chosen by his missus. It's got the original King's Crown on it, right?
Yeah.
That's how you can tell whether it's wartime or whoever the monarch was. So you can have a King's Crown and a Queen's Crown. That's a King's Crown. The top section of the badge is meant to be a crown and an imperial lion. Some troops call it the dog and basket. The make is, I think it's Kanga. There you go. They're the main manufacturers for wartime berries.
I'd thought Kangol was a trendy fashion label. I'd no idea they made World War II red berets. Let's find out how much they are.
There'll be at least £1,000 a piece.
£1,000?
There'll be
For a
1,000.
berry?
Yeah. Because you have to earn it.
Mate, I ain't touching that then.
Original berries like this go for silly money, but you can't do them up. So to see a return on your investment, you've got to sit on them for at least 10 years. Lovely things, but not to pick. Yeah, look. Airborne radio stuff. These are the radio sets that they used at Arnhem and Normandy, right? Good communications in war are vital. And these number 38 Mark II radio sets were invaluable to the Allies. They had a range of 2 miles. Around 190,000 were made. But I've never seen a set in such mint condition. That, my friend, is a throat mic. Come here. That goes around there, okay? And that's how you communicate. These mics pick up vocal cord vibrations through dual sensors attached to the neck. so you can communicate even in the middle of a noisy battle.
Wow.
That is 70 years old, and look at the condition of it, right? Now, there are all kinds of components go with this. Look at that. It's all here, and it's all brand new. To find original kit in such good condition is rare. This is something special, and it wouldn't be breaking the bank, as I've seen them sell for up to 650 quid. How much that set complete?
I'm looking around £575.
That's a little bit more than I thought. I mean, I thought they were going for about 350 quid.
I'm willing to haggle with you, but that's a little bit too far out.
What's the best price you can do on it? Come on, give me a good deal here today. Sun's shining, you're in England, God's own country. Come on, what can we do with this?
Well, the very best would be £525.
Let's say 4 1/4, 425 quid.
Ooh. What about 5?
450.
75. 475. 475 and we have a deal. It's a
Four-
rare radio.
Yeah, it's a rare radio, I must say. Is that gift wrapped?
It is indeed.
475. Job done. I'll have that.
All
Okay.
right, thank you very much.
All right, lovely. A number 38 Mark II radio set. Not bad. Bought for 475, worth 650, so that's a potential profit of 175 quid.
The thing weighs a ton. At least we can listen to the cricket on the way home.
Putting on a show, you want something special to show off. And there's something very special I've wanted to get my hands on for ages. I'm off to Normandy, to the site of a big battle. It's a great place to pick up military kit. Mortain is the site of a terrible World War II battle. In 1944, Hitler orders an SS Panzer division to attack the invading American army. But the Americans give them a right old kicking, forcing the Germans to retreat. But as they retreat, they abandon their vehicles around the old Mortain train station. That's the station there.
If you zoom in,
Right.
yeah, them two splat marks there, still up on that corner up there, see it?
We've come to the exact spot where in 1944 a photograph was taken with the station in the background, and it shows the vehicle I'm after. It's a German amphibious car called a Swimmagen. They're so rare that if it is still in the area, it'll be the find of a lifetime and worth a fortune. That's the tree there.
The Schwimmer's there.
20 years ago, I was shown this photograph by a local who believed that this particular Swimmagen still exists. There's a legend about this Swimmagen being pulled off and taken off by a farmer, and apparently somebody around here still got it. If it could be found, it's priceless, mate. But whether it's a story, a myth, I don't know. When something is linked to a genuine wartime photograph, it acts as proof of its history, and this sends a value through the roof. But first, we've got to find it.
I don't know, Nick, this bike, mate.
It's horrible, isn't it?
If the horrible Harley doesn't work, we can't sell it. And if we don't get it fixed, by the time Bruce gets back, he's going to kill me. The 1943 Harley-Davidson WLA recce bike was built for the US Army and modified for the British and Canadian forces in Europe. It was known as the Liberator because it was amongst the first Allied vehicles to enter liberated European towns.
I bought this for £11,000, but it's worth much more if it's up and running.
We fitted a new battery, but these things were even a nightmare for soldiers to start, so we need expert help. The good news is we know one of Britain's top wartime bike experts, Harvey Hoare. Harvey.
Yes.
We've had nothing but ag in starting this poxy thing. The bad news is he's in Chelmsford.
If anybody can get this thing going, it's him. The first problem, turning the monster on.
Right. Now the throttle gas is it's a twist rip on the right hand side. The fuel is in fact a little screwed valve.
What's he talking about?
I don't know.
Harvey!
Now you need to move that choke lever up.
Nick, what he's saying is, right, you turn the throttle full on.
Then we turn the fuel on.
The fuel's already on, isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't turned it on.
Well, obviously we're supposed to turn the fuel on, aren't we? That would help, wouldn't it?
Open the throttle right out.
Right, yep. Kick it twice.
One.
Right, now turn it off. All right, open it a quarter. put the ignition on, and kickstart it.
And it should go.
They stopped making these after the war. I wonder why.
On the hunt for our Swimmagen, we head into town. But this ain't going to be easy.
I can't speak any French.
No, listen, neither can I, but the hands work wonders. My name's Bruce, pleased to meet you, old son.
Où est le allemande amphibian auto?
Take Swimmagen home.
Schwimmwagen. Do you understand me? No luck, mate.
If I was looking for a loaf of bread, I've had loads of luck. How'd you go?
Well, you know. 20 years, you say you want to come here?
Yeah.
10 minutes, mate.
You got something?
Got the address of it.
Where'd you get it from?
Some geezer up there outside the bar.
And he knows about the Swimmagen?
I showed him a picture on my phone.
Right.
He was going, wee, 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 and he wrote this down.
You're joking.
No.
Well done, mate. Have a bit of bread. Where is it?
It's not in Mortain.
It's not in Montaigne.
It's up the road in some little village, apparently.
I'll punch it in the sat-nav. I want to get there now. Well done here, me old son. I smell Swimmagen.
Mate, it's the right street. It's number 5.
I'm out with Ian, scouring the Normandy countryside, looking for a very special German vehicle, a legendary 166 Volkswagen Swimmagen. This amphibious car allowed army reconnaissance units to cross rivers at will, even when there were no bridges. Number 12. Yeah, look. Ian's tracked down the address of a farmer who we're told might have one. The good thing about farmers is they hate chucking things out. Bonjour, monsieur. Hello, my name is Bruce. Bruce, and this is Ian. We give your address to look for Swimmagen. We come for look for military vehicle. Yes?
Swimmagen.
Swimmagen, yes, this is it. Monsieur Yves Echard has spent his life as a farmer in this area. And just the fact that he knows what a Swimmagen is sending my pulse racing. Whoa. Ian, we got something here, mate. I've got to tell you. This place is brimming with my favourite stuff. Rusty gold. Here, look, he's got Swimmagen pieces there. It's for Swimmagen. Yeah, I'm happy. Christmas. That is a swimmer engine. So we're hot on the money here.
Well done, Phoebe.
All this original stuff. It's like a little gold mine, trust me. This is the type of barn I dream of. I've already seen a couple of engine parts. Who knows what's in the other barns? In here, monsieur, yeah? In here?
Ouais.
Yeah?
Ouais.
Shall we open it for you? Ian, grab that wrist, yeah? Right, there we go. Yeah. Oh, Ian. Now this is what I'm looking for.
Hang on, look. There's runes. It's painted on it.
Straight away, Ian spots a telltale sign. This is the symbol of the Waffen SS.
SS 212. There's the remains of the number plate.
Then I see it. Look at that. Unbelievable. This marking is the Wolf's Angle or Wolf's Hook. It's the sign of the Das Reich, Hitler's elite fighting force, feared and hated across Europe.
I'm not being funny. I do not think that has been monkeyed up in this barn. That is from the day.
This is the one that is in the photograph outside Montaigne Station. So it does exist, and this is the man that's got it. This is incredible, mate. This is a time warp. Look. To see the remains of a Das Reich vehicle is very rare. It also means the Germans sent their best soldiers to the battle in Mortain. And defeating this SS division was an important victory for the Allies. Look at that. It's been smashed to bits. They're all shrapnel marks, bullet holes. This has been in a proper tear-up. Whoever was in this got absolutely blasted to pieces. Here, look, there's loads of stuff in the back here as well. Look.
Yeah.
Everything is here. There's a bloody dashboard, look.
Ouais. Ben j'en ai 2 ou 3 de ça.
Everything's here, look. Mate, I mean, I've got to be honest with you. If we can get our hands on this, well, I just don't know. I'm getting very excited here. I haven't been this excited since my wedding night. Monsieur Echard has saved all the bits. We could have a complete and authentic vehicle here.
Look, no tech light, fantastic. This is a convoy light on all German vehicles. Basically, it projected the light down so that it couldn't be spotted from the air, and these came in a kit form, one on the front, one on the back, yeah?
An original no-tech light will set you back a couple of £100. Add that to a restored vehicle and it will bump it up by thousands.
I've got to tell you, this is something of historical significance.
Would you
believe me.
restore it or would you keep it like this?
You've got to keep it like this, mate. You'd
I
have to
was
put all
gonna
the
say,
parts, all the parts would have to go back on it, right? Put it back together,
would
but
put
it
it
would have to
together
be left like that.
And leave it like that.
I've dreamt about this, Ian, all my life.
This is why I love what I do. Who'd have thought a piece of living history was hidden away in this barn? This is so rare, the sky's the limit to what it's worth.
I don't know how much we can get this out of you for, but to be quite honest with you, I ain't going to say money's not an object, because it is, but for me, this is something absolutely unique. I mean, I would give me right arm for this. Monsieur, avez-vous une coffee and une calvadosi?
Oui.
Yeah, wavy.
A little snifter should smooth negotiations, but I need to get this deal done fast before anybody gets a whiff of it.
That's it, yeah, that'll do.
Put the thing down. Yeah. Right.
We've worked out how to start the horrible Harley, but it's only worth top dollar if it actually drives. Because it's such a beast, Nick and me have decided Phil should do it.
You're having a laugh at
What's the matter?
What's
the
this?
matter? Got the kit, haven't I? It's a bit tight.
The problem with the bike is the clutch, or should I say clutches. The Americans were used to a foot clutch. The British and Canadians were used to hand clutches. So, for some insane reason, they decided to put both on the bike.
What they call this is a suicide clutch, but you don't really need to know that.
Phil, good luck, mate.
Yeah.
Give the man the confidence before he rides the bike, innit?
That's what I need.
Come on, Phil, I thought you knew how to ride this thing. Suicide clutch or not, it's hard to kill yourself standing still. Nearly. Where are you going?
Sounds like an old tractor.
Do you reckon he's safe on that?
No?
Listen, Nick, let's watch him, mate. Make sure he don't come towards us.
No.
Go around again!
Not too bad!
He's off, he's flying! Like Steve McQueen in The Great Escape. Like Dennis Hopper in Easy Rider.
Whoa! Fuck!
Like Sandra Bullock in Crash.
Phil! Phil!
Where's the bike? You all right? Right, check the bike. Oh, mate. Phil, how did you do it?
It got away from me, didn't it?
Eh?
Got away from me.
Oh, mate. Is it bad, Nick?
It's
Eh?
not good.
Cheers, monsieur. Lovely. Bottoms up.
I'm in a barn in Normandy trying to do a deal on a unique Das Reich Swimmagen, and the homebrew is flowing.
Oh, fantastic. Put ears on my chest, that is.
This old boy's hung on to the Swimwagen for 70 years. He knows it's valuable, but what does he think it's worth?
Monsieur, your Swimwagen is fantastic. Is possible we make exchange? Swimwagen comes to me. Is possible? Maybe. You think? No. I'll tell you what I'll do. You can name your price here.
The thing is with farmers, they love to drive up the price. So you've got to start low and be prepared to go up fast.
What about this? 20,000 euros. 20,000.
Well, we.
Yeah?
No.
No?
None? Not after the best start.
30,000.
No.
All right, tell you what, forget that. We ain't even going to talk about 30 grand. We're going to
On
talk
n'est pas
about...
pour le commerce aujourd'hui.
We're going to talk about
aujourd'hui.
40,000 euros now.
Non, je suis pas pour le commerce.
Monsieur, you're killing me. What about this? Forget the 40,000.
On est breton.
What about 50,000?
breton.
50,000. Look at that.
No.
No?
No.
I've gone from 20 to 50,000 euros in half a glass of home brew. And it's still a bleeding non. This old boy knows how to drive a hard bargain.
One more time, one more. Forget 50. 60,000.
60,000 euros? I need to have a word here before he offers a kidney. He don't want to sell it. I understand that you want it badly, yeah? And I understand why you want it badly, but today is not the day. He ain't going to sell that. It's not about the money.
No, it's not
It's about what it is.
And I concur with that sentiment. He's a man after my own heart.
You spent 20 years looking for it.
Yeah.
You found it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know where it is now,
Yeah.
yeah? So one day there might be a chance you can come back.
Listen, it exists. That's the important thing.
You found it. You
I know.
where it is.
And I want to stay in touch with you, mate. It's been an honour and a pleasure to come here, you know. Monsieur. Oui. How can I say this? It's been an absolute pleasure and honour coming to see you. Should you ever come to England, please be my guest, and please can I come back and see you one day? Thank you. Au revoir. Goodbye.
It's a disappointment not to clinch the deal, but I'm more convinced than ever now that swimming a Swimmagen at the country show will pull in the punters. So after putting the word out with a few dealers, I've been told of a collector, John Phillips, down in Kent, who's got one and might be prepared to part with it if the price is right.
When Bruce has his heart set on buying something, I always get worried. So I've come along to keep my hands on his wallet.
Oh, there she is. Oh, you got her out lovely, mate. Do you know the history of her at all?
Yeah, it was captured in Normandy.
Right.
It's got battle damage, got a bullet hole through the front there.
It's not a Dash Reich, and it's less historically interesting than the Normandy swimmer, but it's in lovely nick. These Swimwagens are gorgeous. Chassis developed by Ferdinand Porsche, engine by Volkswagen. If this thing still swims, it'll be worth over 100 grand, I reckon. What do you think? Oh, that much, eh? It's a lovely thing. Your wife would look lovely in this, driving around.
Looks like a bathtub.
Well, it is a bathtub. That's basically what it is. It's a bathtub with an engine, right, that gets you over rivers. It's a very clever bit of kit. Does it swim?
I'm not quite sure.
That's a bit of a no, if you ask me. You wouldn't like swimming it then, no?
Not without a life belt.
Right, OK. All right, OK.
Just in case.
I've got to have one that swims, and it's how much work I'd have to do on it to get it swimming. Got an original engine in it?
Yep, that's all there and complete.
Yeah. It runs, the engine runs all right,
Yeah, it runs like a dream.
Let's just have a look here. That's definitely the original engine. Can you, any chance of starting it up so we can hear it?
Yeah, sure I can.
Lovely, John, that's fine. She sounds nice. You know, for 20 grand, I think that's a good buy. Are we in the ballpark there?
No, more like 85, mate.
Is that the sort of money you're asking for?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
85, John. Oh, that's a lot more than I thought it was going to be, mate, to be quite honest with you. I mean, I know it's original and all that, but... Can I see the other accessories you've got?
Yeah, yeah,
John,
OK,
yeah,
no
what have
worries.
you got? Yeah? Yeah, if we can, mate, that'd be great.
OK, I'll go and get them.
At that price, this swimming car is giving me a horrible sinking feeling. Bruce, 85 grand.
Listen, mate, this is a historic vehicle. That engine sounds good, right? With a little bit of work on this, and getting it swimming, we could ask 100 grand for this, mate.
Oh, look, here he comes anyway.
Right,
Let's
OK,
just see.
leave this to me.
Yeah, oh, look, it's a paddle. This is how you propel yourself when the engine packs up.
Mate, you weren't joking,
Is
was
that an
you?
original one?
Yeah.
Let me know. Which
That's
actually-
yours.
That's...
It's a shovel.
No, it's a multi-purpose tool. It's a shovel, but also...
Go like that.
What is it now?
It's a pedal.
For getting you out of trouble if the engine conks out.
Serious.
How clever. The
Serious.
Germans think very clever.
John, honestly, mate, I've got to be honest here. I'm
really interested in this. You know, if we can have a little discussion about the price, I mean, 85's too heavy for me, I've got to be honest with you. I'm thinking more around the 60 grand mark. I mean...
Oh, no, I can't go that low, mate. That's a joke.
It's not even like matching pedals together and you're still saying you want that much money.
It's a car, mate. It's an amphibious vehicle. It's not a paddle boat.
Well, 65 grand.
Nah, sorry.
So
Nah, I've already dropped, you know, I'll say 70, 75. 75 is me...
Sorry, you said 70?
70.
No, so 70. Was that a 70?
70 oh.
If we can have a deal at 70 grand, I'll slap your hand now, job done. I'll even let you swim in it after I've got it waterproof.
Okay.
But at 70 grand,
70 grand and I can have a go in it when it's swimming.
Yeah, I'm happy with that as well.
John, you're a gentleman, mate. Bought for 70 grand. If I can get it swimming, it could be worth up to 120. So that's a nice, tidy potential profit of 50k. 70 grand is a lot, but you've got to be bold in this business. I can turn a profit on this, but only if I can get it swimming. Oh, it's like Thunderbirds, look. Impressive, very, very good. Straight away, tucked away at the back of the hangar, I spy an OT-80 armoured personnel carrier. Interesting vehicle and a Cold War classic. It's running?
Yes, have a little problem with clutch or running, yes.
Right, OK. It's, but it's complete, yeah?
Yes, yes, yes.
Can we look inside, yeah? Oh, you've got all kinds of junk in here as well. Inside, what do I find? But a load of Luftwaffe gear, which I'm really interested in. All kinds of stuff in here. Is that a parachute harness? You've got a little Aladdin's cave here, Yada.
Gonna put it on?
Yeah, go on, try it. Listen, because I'd be interested in it. If that's right, I'd definitely be interested in it.
Bit skinnier in 1940.
It fits, yeah. How do you know that's a pilot's one or...
Ain't a pilot's one.
No?
That's an RZ20. It should say it on it. They'll have, well, the Germans, as always. There'll be something on there. There you go. Sprungschirm für Fallschirmtruppen. Yeah. Parachute for paratroopers.
This is a bit special. When you land in enemy territory, you want to be free of your chute as quickly as you can. And the RZ20 was the first ever quick-release parachute. Price on this?
I will sell complete this Luftwaffe parts.
Yada's picked up a few sales tricks since I last saw him. He's forcing me to buy more. See what else he's got in there. Yeah, what's that? It's an overall, isn't it? Oh, it's a pilot suit, yeah?
Yeah, it's a heated pilot suit.
What do you mean heated? They actually...
Has it got the...
What's that? So this is a pilot's helmet, yeah? It's a...
Kopfhörer.
Yeah?
If you imagine, 2 ears, top of the head, and your face is here. Then round the back, you've got the cable going in for the comms. This is...
Heated, did you say, yeah?
It might be heated. Some of them got plugs in, and they run electric cables down. Because obviously this is a cold weather pilot suit. Bomber crews flew at high altitudes, where temperatures were well below freezing. So before pressurised cabins, they needed heated suits to survive.
God, you'd sweat to death in that thing.
Look at that. Bear
What's that?
skin.
Is it bear or rabbit skin?
You see a rabbit like that, mate?
Yeah.
I'd run.
So, Yada, this piece, the suit and the parachute harness.
Yes.
What is the price for the three?
1800.
1,800 euros, yeah?
Yes.
Can we do something on that? Say, I don't know.
2000.
You're getting good at this game, aren't you? I was going to say 1,200.
1200. 16 is minimum.
15 and we got a deal.
No, okay,
15.
Right, okay.
Stick that away as well. So the parachute harness, pilot suit and hat are mine for 1,500 euros. That's 1,250 quid. But back in the UK, they can fetch double that.
Right, Yarder, mate. Thank you very much indeed. All right, thanks for your time and thanks for the material. I'll be in touch. Come on, mate.
Cheers.
See you later. Can I just have a look at that mess tin? Is it an American one, yeah?
It's an American one. It's marked US. I think it's 44.
That's what we want. This goes in the Jeep. All the American troops used to carry it. See where that's been burned. Do you have any of the heater things that go with it?
Yeah, the heater things, Second World War.
Lovely. So you'd open this, put it underneath, they put these on the bonnet, boom, and they cook on them straight away. These mess tins and burners are fantastic. Over 16 million Americans served in World War II. That's a lot of mouths to feed. The last thing you want to be carrying into battle is heavy cooking gear. And these little windproof burners meant troops could rustle up some hot grub under any conditions. But they did have a downside. Don't touch, they're poisonous, look. If you have these in a confined space, you'll keel over. It's like you're on brandy. These burners used a toxic alcohol, which if you drank it, could kill you. But the troops found ways to distill them and mix up a cocktail or two. I think I'll stick to the Baileys. We'll take 4 of them, yeah?
Yeah, no problem, Dan.
All right, because he's hungry. These accessories will make my Jeep more authentic. I had ear defenders and a gun strap to put together a bulk buy. Right, let's have a little tally up.
Yep, 10, 12 is 22 and 30. 52, 30 is 82, and the air defenders...
Times 2, yeah?
90 altogether.
So what's my discount?
Your discount?
Come on, you've got to have a bit of discount here.
The best I can do is minus 10%. So,
No,
Belgian can count, so 90, 80.
80.
80.
That's better than 10%. Job
Okay.
done. Lovely. I got a good little deal there, I reckon. It's always worth asking for a discount, especially if you're buying a lot of stuff.
You know, they say good things come in small packages, but that doesn't look very small to me.
That's quite big. Oh, it's an armoured car.
Nick has got a PhD in understatement. This is the armoured car, the Daimler Dingo. There were loads of British armoured vehicles during World War II, but I reckon this was the best of the lot because of its speed and versatility.
Anything about them? No. Nor do I. Never worked on them.
by bed.
Ah, Bruce.
Hello, Bruce.
It's a lovely little beast this is, eh?
Interesting.
Daimler Dingo. You must be enthralled to see something as historic as this. You do realise this was used in every theatre of war, Far East, in Africa, Northern Europe.
Yeah?
Yeah, this thing helped us win the war. It was designed to be a forward reconnaissance vehicle that could fly along. I'm thrilled. It's got a Daimler engine. People pay a fortune for it. I love the Dingo. 3 tons of the best of British engineering. It's a scout car made by the Coventry company Daimler, and this thing can tackle any terrain. Before D-Day, it was modified so that it could drive in water 3 metres deep and it could hit nearly 90 kilometres on the battlefield. I bought this one and I need the twins to check it out and spruce it up so I can sell it on.
Any idea problems?
Don't know the extent of how good or bad it is.
Right,
So I
okay.
knew you'd be thrilled.
Yeah.
I knew you'd be happy.
Over the moon.
Sunny, lovely day to get stuck into this.
Right, OK, wonderful.
Right, have fun.
Thank you.
Dingy dingo.
See you later. He's done it again, hasn't
Done it again, hasn't he? The bodywork looks OK, but we need to take her out to see how she's handling. Because she's sitting crooked, you can see out the front and out the back quite easily.
Oh, whoa, whoa, that's the wrong bloody way. What's going on? We want forward. Oh, no, whoa. What are you doing? We're in the hedge now.
No, I think I've got it sussed. You've got 5 gears here,
Yeah.
which seem to be working in reverse as well as in forward.
Because the Dingo was a scout car, it had an angled seat for better visibility and a lever so the driver could reverse as fast as he could go forward. I call it the Italian gear stick.
Let's try going forward. We can't go backwards because we're in the blasted hedge already. Right, let's go for it.
There we go. There we go.
Not bad ride, is it?
No, it's
Too
all right.
bumpy.
You don't notice me sitting crooked either.
You're going to start slowing down soon, are you?
I am
What do you mean you have?
pressing really hard.
Well, you're going to slow down.
No, I can't.
Slow down.
It won't
You're
slow
going too
down.
fast.
Will it? It won't slow down, will it?
It's not stopping.